did it feel getting back in the end zone?
It felt really good. It felt really good. But I was just more so focused on like us getting the win more than anything. I mean, if I wouldn't have scored and we would have got the win, like I would have been happy with that. So
After a game like that, after the ending like that, how do you respond? What's been the mood on the team over the last couple days?
I feel like the mood is like I'm gonna just speak on today. None of that came up in practice. We moved on because like if you dwell on the loss and stuff like that, like it's gonna fall into this week, and we need to, you know what I'm saying, we need to win. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gone. I mean, Monday we were a little hurt. We talked about it and just got it out the window. On to the next.
Coach Aranda mentioned that last year losses like that kind of would have snowpiled, but this year he doesn't think that's going to be the case. Do you agree with that, and why is it different this year?
I really do agree with that. For one, I feel like it's just not gonna happen the same way because a lot of us are like finna leave, so it's like we can't do that. Like every game is like we have to make ourselves known. We have to get the win. Like a lot of us know that like the only way that we're gonna go to the league is if we win games. They want winners. They don't want losers. So a lot of that is going through our minds. So that's the difference.
What have you seen from Sawyer and like what he's doing?
Man, I've seen nothing but leadership from Sawyer, and it's not like he's faking it. Like you can tell when somebody's a fake leader. You know what I'm saying? You can see straight through it. With him, I've always seen him as a leader, and he's doing a great job at it right now.
That last touchdown you caught from him was a pretty good pass from him. Like, have you
Pretty
two,
good, man.
It was a dime. Right?
Yeah, it was a dime.
Have you two kind of developed a connection?
Yeah. I mean, since he got here, I kind of just like would go to the field with him, just me and him. Yeah. So I mean, we've been had it ever since he came, but now that we're getting a little bit more reps, just looks a little bit more like fluent.
Against Utah, it's kind of a slow start. Against Colorado, kind of a slow end to the game. How do you all put it all together for 4 quarters this weekend?
I feel like just constantly having it in your mind that like you're doing it for like it's bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Like you get tired, like you got to think about your mom. You got to think about how hard she used to work. Like my mom, she worked 2 jobs, so I don't have no time to think about like, oh, I want to lay off on this, lay off on that. Like I feel like that's the mindset. It's bigger than you. You got to do it for more than yourself. So.
And how do you share that sense of urgency with the team?
Oh, I'm very outspoken. I'm gonna say it, especially now, because it's you know what I'm saying it's clock time. But very outspoken. I'm gonna say it like I'm gonna say what I need to say, because really I'm gonna be thinking about that for the rest of my life if I don't say something. So I don't want that to happen. I would rather say something, and if I get in a fight, I get in a fight. That's what we're gonna have to do.
What have you seen from BYU, and what are you guys expecting to see on Saturday?
They're a very great team. You know, I respect them a lot. They're gonna do everything right, so we're gonna have to come with our, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, they're a great team, well coached. So, I'm happy to go against them. I'm ready.
Has kind of defending McLean and winning at home, has that been a more of a focus this year?
I feel like winning in general is a focus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Winning in McLean is great. We got to win everywhere. So that's what we want to do. Win every game we can. Yeah.
I guess what's been the mood in the team the last couple games, last couple days after the ending like that?
Sunday it was kind of just a meditation day, like reflect on what happened. Obviously we weren't super happy about the ending, but we fought hard, we played hard, and I think hopefully that everybody and the fans back at home watching like realize what this team is capable of. And then yesterday was a great day. Everybody's feeling good. We have a great opportunity to play a really good team this weekend, so we're just looking forward to Saturday.
How much do you, as a team and I guess the staff, really focus on that first 59 minutes of really good football?
Yeah, I mean the coaches have prepared us. I think they've prepared us the best that anybody could. Everybody is ready. Everybody is sure-handed, ready for a fight. Backs against the wall, at their place, at their stadium, and fighting hard. So I'm really just proud of this team for the way we fought. Like I said, didn't end the way we wanted to, but we're not going to put our head down. It's a long season. We got a lot more to prove, and I think, like I said, even in the spring, like our potential is limitless. We just have to stay consistent and keep working to reach it.
How do you find the balance of rebounding from that loss, but not having to dwell on it too much and kind of moving ahead?
Simple. Saturday was Saturday. It's Tuesday now. Like, it's on to the next Saturday. You can't think about the past too long. It's one day at a time and 1 week at a time. And that's what we're focused on this Saturday.
You had 8 sacks against Colorado as a team. We've heard a lot about BYU's offensive line being really good. So how do you prepare for that and try and build on that?
We had 8 sacks, but we should have had more. So that's the start, right? We got to make sure we finish on executing, finishing strong, and when we're there, making sure that we make the sack. And so that's the focus this week. And, it's great competition that we have here on our line, so they're just going to help us prepare for their line. And that's pretty much the goal, sack-wise.
What have you seen from that offense, and what are you expecting out of that?
They're explosive, very disciplined. Obviously, it's an older group, so they've played with each other for a good bit. They have a couple of guys who transferred in who are really good players as well. So, I don't expect anything less but pure competition and grit from those guys. So I'm excited to play against them. And, I think if we do what we're supposed to do, that we have no problem competing against them.
I think Coach Aranda said after the first game that, you were a little excited that first game coming out in McLean. Have you kind of settled into a groove and kind of found yourself over the last
for
season?
sure. Yeah, I definitely have. Super excited for the first game, but now it's just, I'm in the flow. I'm excited to just, keep trying to help the team win.
How have you done that? How have you kind of come into your own over these last few games?
Just practicing hard, mental preparation, same as the physical. Making sure I'm watching tape, getting extra work when I can. In our new facility, we have this walk-through room. Coach Curtis told me I should maximize that, so that's what I've been doing recently. It's been helping a lot. Taking the visualization to in reality and be able to, match my fits and match my coverages off it. And so just, doing all those things and combining it has helped me a lot, I feel like, and I think it's helped the team out as well.
Coach Aranda talked yesterday about how y'all started slow against Utah and then kind of ended this past game poorly. How do y'all put it together for 4 quarters this weekend?
I think this weekend that's going to be like our point of emphasis, like making sure that we start fast and finish strong. Like I think once we do that, it's a 4-quarter game, and winning that middle 8 is going to be the most important piece. That last 4 until the half, and then opening half, that first 4, we win that, we win the game.
Special teams has been pretty dominant for y'all over the first 4 games. How much of a boost is that to the rest of the team when they're out there kind of
100%. That's all phases. Like, special teams is just as important as offense and defense, and dominating that, and then going on the field and dominating on defense or dominating on offense. It's just like it all works hand in hand. So you dominate that, and special teams is the first defense on the field. So it's just as important as everything else.
What kind of encouraging things have you seen from the offense these past 2 weekends?
I think that they've just been like putting it all together. It was early in the season. They were still trying to figure out who they were, who their identity was, and now that I think we figured that out, we're fast, physical, and we play really hard, and I think that grit is going to take us far on the offensive side, and I'm really proud of those guys.
How important is Carl Williams to this defense, and what does he add to that group?
100%. Carl's got a great attitude. He's got a great motor, and he works really hard. I think anybody who's super disciplined and has that grit is going to be a great addition to the defense. I know he was out a couple of games just with, a couple of things he had going on, but, it's great to have him back. I love him. That's my dog. We talk every day. So, yeah, he's a great player.